Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for stopping by. We are gonna be doing our first how-to video today. And I got my friend Bernie, and we're gonna be working on his incredible looking Hutch 26-incher today. We are gonna be swapping out his Freewheel. And so what are we taking off of your bike today?
Today we're going to be removing, I have a 15-tooth Freewheel that I want to replace because too quiet. We need to upgrade.
We want some sound in that, right?
Yeah, we're old school, so we need to upgrade this guy.
Yeah.
So I'll be removing my wheel and trying to remove this Freewheel. I have a slight problem. I need to figure out to remove this piece here that's located there.
Yeah, that little, you see that spacer right there, that might be the problem.
And
we're going from, how many teeth is that one right now that you got?
basically we're gonna go 15 to 15.
So we're gonna keep the 15 on?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna make it noisier.
Okay.
That's it.
And let's talk about we're gonna be swapping it with the Ride Out Supply sprockets, and let's talk a little bit about this because there is a little bit of a difference right in here. So here's our 16 and then there's our 15. So let's, and because we also need different tools.
Yeah, we also need different tools. So as it states on the box in the back, they tell you what tools you need, which is this and this.
Okay.
This and that.
They suggest a park tool.
Yep, park tool. And this is the 15. Pretty, huh? You guys should get one.
And then this one, it uses the park tool. Which number is this one? The FR8.
Yeah.
So that can fit in there. Yeah.
So that fits nicely in there. Then you have the 16. And you put the larger tool, FR6, and it fits nicely in there.
So you need two different tools for the two different size sprockets.
Yeah.
All right.
The problem I'm gonna have with mine is there's a spacer I showed you guys earlier that might not fit in this hole.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to try it out.
So, wish me luck.
All right, let's go. All right, first step, we're gonna take off the wheel, right?
Yep. And then we're gonna start with the brakes.
All right. And which kind of brakes did you put on this Hutch? Those are beautiful.
Look at that, Paul
components. Yeah, as he does that, we're gonna check out his bike a little bit more. Take a look at this beauty. There's the Paul components lever. Look at this thing.
Shout out to the guys at BMX Guru. Good job on the wheels. Appreciate
Picked up the wheels
that.
for you on that one.
They laced up the wheels. They did a beautiful job. Thanks.
Yeah, I like the red nipples.
Shipping fast to Hawaii. Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay, so
We got the brake off.
this thing is so tight.
We gotta get that chain off of there. Yeah, and his chain's a little tight on that, so it's a little
I went
harder
tight.
to come off.
Super duper.
We got the nice red line cranks. Dude, that is a heavy duty chain.
Yeah, this is the KMC half link.
Half links.
They're solid.
that.
I wanted something beefy.
That thing is huge.
Yeah. And then I run the oval sprocket. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right, this
Okay.
is the fun part.
Is it gonna fit?
No. See?
All right, so the problem is this guy right here, this little spacer is sticking out a little too much for the tool to engage. So the thought is maybe if we take off the other side, we take that guy off, and then take out the axle, and then maybe that'll be it. Let's try it out.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, you might be stuck with that sprocket, pal.
I might be. Yeah, see, the problem is right there. That is a problem.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
That's what's happening on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
We got Bernie's dog in the background itching to get out. So if you hear the squealing,
Sorry.
she wants some attention. All right, so ran into some problems because the idea that we had of trying to take this side off to hopefully pull out the axle didn't work. That thing is stuck inside, and sorry, we're not bike mechanics, so there's probably a good reason why that thing is stuck in there. But Bernie was able to actually take off the spacer. He was able to get the Allen wrench in there and loosen that up. But because this hub is kind of a cheap hub, where the tool fits in is really, it's just poorly made, and it's kind of like, we'll show you when it comes out, but the grooves are inside of the thread. Like it was really hard. So some hammering had to be done, right?
Yep. A little bit of persuasion, they call that. In the
yeah, you had to persuade that sucker to come out, but he was
world
able
of-
to get it loose, and we're now able to take that off, right?
Yep. So I'm just gonna put this spacer back for my, if I can. Shout out to Isaac. Thanks for the
Big Bike BMX.
the tip there. Right? You put this guy, oopsie. Put this guy in here like this. Turn it down a little.
Put it back on.
Right? Crescent wrench. What is this? 10-inch. And you're not gonna this way. You wanna go this way.
The same way as how you hear the sound, right?
Yeah, so you just like that. For video purposes.
Yeah. He loosened it up already. It was a little harder than that.
I didn't want to hear you guys hear me grunting and all that. I'm not done with that. So you just remove and replace.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
But yeah, we got to take out that tool so that you can see how poorly made that thing was.
So we need to persuade this guy.
Yeah, because he had to pretty much hammer that thing in just to get it to fit. But so we're not going to be using that sprocket again. And let's see if we can get that off.
It's getting there. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Do you see, like in here, you see how those notches for the tool are like on the threads? They're so tiny, but you compare it with the ride-out supply, or this one. You see how the notches are so much more pronounced, and they're dedicated just for that, whereas that one, they just notched it right into the threads. So that was a pain in the ass to get out. But this is the new one. Or is it this one we're using?
Yeah, we're going the
I'm
same.
gonna put the same one on. Same
one.
size.
Yeah. That served its purpose for a little bit. Well,
But these are so hard to come by. Like these ride-out supply ones, they're not always in stock, and whenever they're in stock, you got to grab them as soon as you can because they get sold out really, really fast.
and what I like about this company that I found out is when you receive the item and you're looking at your invoice, there's a little thank you note in there. So shout out to Mattie, who wrote those.
Yeah, they always do that in all their stuff. I bought
Awesome.
some other stuff from them.
Thanks, guys.
And they always
Appreciate
have
that.
like little personal notes of thanks in there.
That's how you do business. I like
All
that.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Do we need to grease it in any way? Or no need?
No need. Hawaiian style, no need.
So yeah, you see how much more of that flush, it just fits so much nicer into that compared to the other one.
Double checking, right? 16. No fit.
Yeah, that's why you need a different tool for that one.
Flip flop hob, flip. Larger diameter.
Oh well, we're sticking with the 15, right?
Yes, smaller diameter. So I'm gonna pop this guy back in here, and someone is texting me. See how?
Yeah,
nice.
you just want to make sure all the threads line up so that it's a nice and smooth screw on there. And you got your tool. You don't need to even really tighten it that much.
No.
Yeah?
No, because when you're riding your bike,
yeah,
it's gonna tighten it some more. So you just snug. And done.
Yep.
We're done, gang.
Solid. And that thing.
Beautimus. Okay. We'll see now with this guy.
Oh yeah. This is the tricky part now. Because we got to get that spacer back on and try to tighten that up.
I think the design people at Rideout Supply thought about us people. There's more notches, more accessibility.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright, so we're gonna get that tightened again.
I'm gonna pick a notch. So I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong or whatever. Leave your comments on Kevin's dealio.
Yeah, we're not bike mechanics. We just love bikes.
I'm just a cook, man.
But Bernie and I have been riding bikes since, well, I don't know how old we were. Elementary school.
Yeah.
Hanging out, sleeping at each other's houses, cleaning bikes.
Cleaning bikes to the wee hours.
Riding them all over the place, getting to track, to the BMX track and practicing. And here we are, what, 40-something years later.
Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Sorry.
Here you go. Oh, listen to that.
Like they say, a hive of angry bees.
Does this one have the hunt? This one has a whole bunch of engagement points, right? Is this the one that also has 108?
Yeah.
108 points of engagement, right? So
This is kind of tight a little bit. Let me try and adjust.
So swapping out the Freewheel, not a terribly hard thing to do. You just need the right tools. And you probably can do it in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're better than we are, you can probably do it in 10.
Exactly.
I usually tend to take 2 or 3 times longer than normal just because I'm not sure, I stop, check YouTube, make sure I'm doing it the right way. Okay, so now we're back on the bike.
We're on the home stretch, gang.
Almost finished.
Coming soon.
Getting a chain on, and it is a little tight with that beefy chain that's on there.
Old school meet new school. Voila!
I'm just getting that chain on there.
Okay, without like.
You know what we should have done is the before and after with the Freewheel.
We did.
Did we have it? Did we play it?
Yeah.
Ah, see, I forgot about that already.
Okay. So, I'm running an oval.
Yeah, let me come back on this side. Let's talk a little bit about that next.
So,
yeah,
if
you can tell the oval chainring.
If you watch the oval, so what they tell you to do is put it on the highest part, so the oval is like this.
And the oval chainring is, I mean, there's some research on it that you're supposed to get a little better power efficiency, I guess, when you're pedaling.
Yeah, your cadence.
So
Your
Bernie
cadence
has one
is
on
good.
here.
I love it. Something that I just took bits and pieces from road bike people, mountain bike.
Yeah, mountain bikes. Yeah, it's used a lot in a mountain bike.
Mountain
I think
bike
the road
community.
cycling guys too use that a lot. Huh?
The road cycling people. Just want to snug that guy up. Everything is straight.
Oh, listen to that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Swapping the ride out supply, Freewheel.
And Paul,
You just gotta put the
your peoples do some good work. Your
all
design
components, brakes.
done.
Beautiful.
Might have to adjust though. Yeah. Oh, I think my wheels stay crooked. A smidgen.
Yeah, that's always a thing, right? When you're putting back your wheels, trying to get it right in the center.
Yeah, because I adjusted my brakes.
Yeah, the brakes are adjusted how it was before, right?
Yeah.
So if your brakes are rubbing now, then that means then your wheel's a little off from what it was the last time. So you could just fix the brakes, but
I just use the brakes as my reference.
Yeah.
I liked it before, I'll just use the same again.
oh, that's a beautiful sound.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Okay, so that's the ride out supply. Swapping a Freewheel on that sounds way better. Looks much better than the one that was on there before. Way beefier design. You got 108 points of engagement. That thing is solid. Check them out at the Ride Out Supply. We'll have the link in the description below. If you guys if you have the sprocket on there, what are your thoughts on it? Is there any other one that you guys like? I have the Originate Hornet. That bugger is super loud too.
That is loud.
You know,
That is loud.
we're stoked to get that on there, and thanks Bernie for letting us shadow you as you got that on there.
No worries.
And yeah, look out for other how-to videos. We're gonna be working on my Big Ripper next. We're gonna be swapping out the headset, and we're gonna be putting in a Bullseye headset. So that's in another video. All right, until next time, guys, take care of one another, be safe, and aloha.
Aloha.
How's that Freewheel?
I love it. Sound like I'm fishing.